Right, heading to Victoria now, and the spotlight is on the rot at the heart of Victoria's government, and it's a story almost every night. You remember last night I spoke to the Herald Sun's James Campbell about those documents released under FOI, revealing the creation of a new agency that they're calling Insights Victoria, reporting directly into the Premier's private office, monitoring everything that involves Victorians from their social media sentiment to credit card transactions. Joining me now to discuss this is the State Shadow Treasurer, David Davis. David, thank you for your time.
Good evening.
This is extraordinary. I mean, this is like political polling on steroids, but it's paid for by the taxpayer. The bureaucrats don't get a look in, but the Premier's staff get all of this information and you're months away from an election.
So this is a vast collation of information about Victorians, detailed data on credit cards and moving, data and Google and so forth. Everything that you can imagine is pooled into what they call a single source of truth. And the Premier's office, the staff in the Premier's private office have the right to access this at will. Now, we're very concerned about the basic privacy concerns here. We think it's intrusive. It has all the feel of Big Brother, just a very nasty and intrusive way.
It's very US style too, because, big data, these big data aggregations of information about voters is everything that is there in the centre of a big US-style political campaign. I know it's the holy grail in Australia for political campaigners. You've got it in Victoria. Taxpayers are paying for it,
yep.
And it's sitting on the desk via a computer connection point for every one of the political staff working for the Premier. How's that allowed?
This is just way beyond what is satisfactory for Victorians. We think it's intrusive, we think it's wrong, and we think using taxpayers' money, this is right down the red shirts road again, using taxpayers' money for partisan, party political advantage. And, they were forced to repay that money. This is another version of that. Tomorrow we're going after some of this with a documents motion. We're asking for a tabulation of all the times that the Premier or his office have sought information from the system.
Who's accessed it and what they've accessed?
The date, the topic, the geography. So they can get into street level with this. They can see social media by street level, credit card movements, all sorts of things by street level.
I interviewed Karl Rove recently out of the United States, great Republican strategist. Knowing that household watches only the ABC and reads the Guardian newspaper, that's great political information. Now, that's the sort of data they're getting into the Premier's office. I just find it extraordinary.